Happy 2014, everyone. This is David Vai with Microwave Journal, and I'd like to welcome you all to this edition of Frequency Matters, the bi-weekly microwave industry video update. I'm here with my co-host, the technical editor from Microwave Journal, Pat Hindle. Pat, you seem a little distracted.
Oh, excuse me, sorry.
What are you distracted about right there?
Yeah, so I'm really excited about our January issue. It's going to be the first interactive issue in our industry. We're going to use an augmented reality app called Layer. And what Layer does is actually will overlay digital information onto pages. So it's kind of like a QR code where you scan the page, but it can overlay all types of digital information onto the page to give you complementary information. So videos, animations, we have links to download white papers and webinars.
How would the user be able to benefit from the augmented reality feature in relationship to the cover story itself?
Right, so we've enabled a couple of videos on a couple of those pages. So there's a video about the company that makes the metamaterial antenna, and it goes over a video about their technology. And then there's another advanced venture capital company that's also got a video, and it shows how the technology works. So it gives you a complimentary, more in-depth look at that technology.
Yeah. All right, I could certainly see how a video would help go beyond what you could read in print and maybe do a demonstration of some hardware operating.
And so the radar and antenna issue is also a great subject to cover. I love that editorial theme. And we have a cover story by Dr. Gersey. And Dr. Gersey is an expert from DARPA. He ran a lot of advanced technology programs there on radar. So he's an expert in the field, and he has a cover story about antenna technology, smart antennas. Currently, AESA radars have to have thousands of TR modules integrated into there, and that makes them expensive and heavy, relatively speaking. So with these new metamaterials, you'd be able to make very light antenna technology boards, PCB boards, that you could integrate the actual beam steering into the passive devices in the board and maybe just have one power supply. So it really reduces the size, weight, and cost of the system. So we look forward to that technology.
Well, that's certainly important for the way that radar technology has been going. Well, you know, it was a little quiet with the holidays news-wise, but we're hitting January hard again, and press releases are starting to roll in. And the first one that caught my eye was rather big news with Agilent, who's a leading test and measurement company that last year had announced that they were splitting off from their life sciences group and forming a new public company. And just yesterday we heard that the name of the company would be called Keysight Technology.
Yeah, they kind of use the name that they're a key technology and that they give insight to engineers. They combine that into a really unique name. I think it's going to work out well for them.
Yeah, I think it'll take a while for people to get used to the name change, but from our understanding, we did have a conference call with their management that they would remain as a subsidiary of Agilent through November, at which time they would become a separate individual publicly traded company.
Right. So you will see some of their acknowledgement to that new brand, but they won't formally change over until later.
Yeah, and then the name change will be gradually phased in, and by August 1st, it should be a full switch over to the Keysight Technology name. So
yeah, I'll look forward to covering that more.
Elsewise, you know, December was a quiet month, as I said, for trade shows. Probably the only month in the calendar year.
Yeah, we get a break, you know.
Yeah, we do get a break. But January kicked off just the first week of January. One of the largest shows globally is the Consumer Electronics Show.
Right.
Not a big presence of the microwave people, but certainly the underlying technology that we're involved in is there. And one of the big things that the mainstream media was covering was wearable technology, which is certainly based on sensor technology and wireless technologies that we're all involved with.
Yeah, I saw one where they integrated Bluetooth into the sole of a shoe, so that type of technology should be fun to
That's
look
very
forward
cool.
to.
Yeah, you know, it's all kind of based on the personal area network, which is something that was developed for the military and, you know, the smart soldier. We've been covering for a few years, so it's kind of interesting to see it being adopted for hipsters and business savvy or tech savvy.
There'll be neat applications coming out every day.
Absolutely, absolutely. Later in January, I'll be traveling out to California for DesignCon, which is a show that's focused on high-speed design, digital design.
Right.
They have over 100 sessions that they're posting, focused on jitter analysis, crosstalk, signal and power integrity. That's the kind of focus that they have. Not necessarily RF microwave mainstream, but certainly some of the design challenges they have can utilize RF expertise.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of crossover, signal integrity. Really uses a lot of RF techniques to
Yeah, which is
analyze.
why we're interested in that show and have been attending for a couple of years. And it's also part of the content that we've introduced into the Electronic Design Innovation Conference, EDICon, that we operate in China. The call for papers was very successful.
Right, for EDICon?
For EDICon, that's right. And we have a schedule that's complete. We have over 80 technical papers, almost 30 workshops, and 4 different panel sessions that are planned.
Yeah, I know you've been very busy organizing all that. So,
Yeah, so we thank you. We have looks like a very good show.
registration is now open on the website, so you can go to ediconchina.com and click on the registration link, and it'll be 50% off for the next couple of months. So get in early, and you'll be get a big discount.
Okay, so there's a lot of activity we're expecting to start 2014. A lot of good events coming up, and a lot of good editorial in the next few issues of Microwave Journal.
Yep, a busy year ahead of us.
So on behalf of this video update and the Microwave Journal and our new sponsor, Mini Circuits, a leading provider of microwave components, I'm David Vai.
And I'm Pat Hindle, and join us for the next episode of Frequency Matters.